What's up guys, today we're going to learn when to use Esther skills in Valtan Legion Raid. We know some players are afraid to become the party leader, but it's a lot easier than you think. Furthermore, someone has to be a party leader, and what if party leader dies during the raid? Someone has to take it over, or what if you're the last survivor? And that's why we think it's better for everyone to know when to use Esther skills. Let's get into it. During Valtan Legion Raid, the timing in which you should use Esther skills differs depending on Party DPS. When Party DPS is high or average, in Game 1 you can only use it once when Party DPS is above average. You have two choices, Thyrain or Wei. First, Thyrain. Normally, first Esther bar charges as you solve the first marble pattern. The boss falls into Karage for a few seconds and teleports to a random position. Watch the minimap and use Thyrain toward that direction. Clean hit. Second, Wei. Don't use Esther skill and use it as soon as the second marble pattern begins. In this way, party members do not have to worry about staggering the boss because Wei staggers most of them. When party DPS is low, if Esther bar charges before the first marble pattern, the main stab party DPS is low. There are two choices. First, Wei. It's mechanic-based method. Use Wei for both marble patterns. Benefit of this method is that difficulty of solving main mechanics reduces. Commonly used in trial parties, however, players must survive from basic patterns the boss uses. Second, Thyrain. It's a survival-based method. Use Thyrain on the boss as soon as it charges and quickly move on to the main mechanic. Timing can be difficult to decide. Wait for basic patterns that the boss uses for a long period of time. If you really cannot decide when, just keep it and use as the boss teleports. Advanced version, Thyrain Wei. Let's pretend that you use Thyrain on the boss but half of your party members are dead before the second marble pattern. Then you should use Wei instead of Thyrain to solve the mechanic. When party DPS is high or average, use Balthorr twice. At 130, mechanic comes out, use the first Balthorr right before 130. At 15, Valtan teleports to center and attacks 4 directions. Use the second Balthorr as the pattern begins. Watch the boss to create a beautiful circle. When party DPS is low, if you cannot enter ghost mode using Balthorr twice, the main stab party DPS is low. Then you need to consider using Thyrain. At 130, same with before, use Balthorr. From second Esther skill, use Thyrain. Just like A1, wait for basic patterns that consume a long period of time. The benefit of this method is that you can finally enter Ghost Mode Valtan even though some players died. However, the drawback is that party members cannot get Balthorr buff at 15. Players must use time stop potion or solve the mechanic by themselves without Balthorr. There is a difficult way using only Thyrain during Game 2, but we decided not to introduce it as it's only used in solo buffs. We learned when to use Esther skills at an appropriate moment in Valtan Legion Raid. Now you can proudly become the leader of your party. Thank you for watching the video, and we'll be back with a video when to use Esther skill during Vikings Legion Raid.